It's fast approaching Christmas, as everybody knows, so be extra careful and watch out for professional investment scammers. They know and they expect everybody has a Mula at this stage, heading into Christmas, so don't get caught in on the hop because they are a serious bunch of people. Investment scams are clever. Here are the signs you need to look out for. We could all do with a little extra money at the moment, no doubt about it. Interest rates have flatlined. The cost of living is still a crisis. The budget gave most of us nothing to look forward to in 2026. But while searching for a return on your savings, you can inadvertently fall prey to an investment scam. It's surprising how many are doing the rounds at the moment and how legitimate and sophisticated looking some of them are. It's incredibly easy to get caught out. As the central bank reports, last year it saw more than 1,000 queries about investment firms, published 112 warnings, half of which related to fraudulent investment firms. Victims lose well over €20 million a year to such frauds, which almost always involve people handing over their own money willingly to scammers. Remember, once received, there's no getting back at it. That makes it almost impossible to get it back or avail of banking charges. Avail of banking charge back schemes. Most of the money ends up abroad. The days of a sub-Saharan prince offering favours for squirreling cash away are long gone. Instead, clone bank and broker websites, glossy brochures, spreadsheets, logos and phone calls with well-spoken, articulate people trying to make you part with your money. That's what you have out there today, guys. So let's round up these sophisticated fraudsters. What does a scam look like? Anyone posing as a legitimate financial advisor or company representative offering a return on your money, which immediately gets you interested, should be treated as a red flag. The ad can look very convincing, sometimes using fake logos of real companies, for example, HSBC, UBS and ING featured recently in a compelling ad for returns of 7.05%. Note the precision of the figure, which, although multiples of deposit rates, isn't so crazy that it would alert you. They can falsely claim to be regulated by the central bank or its equivalent in another country. As soon as they're shut down, another starts up. One wheezes to issue fake press releases about the company, which are picked up by trawler websites or AI, and then referenced as proof of legitimacy, explained one banking expert. The ad, notification or email can and will appear professional and convincing. The hook. But one thing remember while dealing with professional scammers, or any scammers. Scammers are like fishermen. They will always find a way to reel you in. The hook, the flow is always the same. The head of financial crime intelligence at Bank of Ireland says, a sponsored ad that has a learn more or sign up link to a website that looks at first glance to have lots of content, but in reality is just fairly generic text about deposits or investments and nothing really concrete. The key part is that the website will always have a forum for you to leave your contact details. They will get a call or an email and the scam goes from there. So far, so non-threatening. Convincing blurbs seen include compare top fixed rate bonds and fixed term deposits. Up to 8.9%, it's just enough to make you click for more info. It seems like you're in control, but this is simply the weeding out process. Reeling in. Going back to my story that scammers are like fishermen. Reeling in, what does fishermen do? They reel in. The contact on these types of scams tends to be from quite professional people who will call themselves your investment advisor or your portfolio manager. A common point on the products is that they are often corporate bonds. The victim will be encouraged to do some research themselves by searching the ISIN number, a standard code used to identify bonds or securities. The bonds are not ones that are available to consumers, but a search for the ISIN will show them as real. But in very technical terms, that wouldn't be easily understood by an average man, woman like ourselves. The landing, that's when the fish comes in out of the water and onto the shore. Once hooked, you'll be taken through a process of supplying your credentials. You'll be reassured, ironically, that this is to protect you from the risk of money laundering. Most consumers these days have come to expect what's termed secure customer authentication, such as fingerprints, biometrics, password creation, proof of address, and your date of birth. These realistic processes may lead victims to believe it's a legitimate outfit, precisely because of these tiresome checks and balances, and they happily transfer this money. The long game. Many fraudsters effectively groom their victims, who may start cautiously with a very small amount of money. Over time, you're sent links to fake sites to see your investment allegedly grown. Even when you test the scammers, asking for some of your money back, you might also get it. This encourages you to believe it's the real thing, and so you're encouraged to invest more. Some real-life examples AIB has seen include a customer who joined a WhatsApp group investing in cryptocurrency. They made payments to a fraudulent IBAN number and lost thousands. If that's not bad enough, they can get hit again. People who have lost money may be approached by those claiming they can help recover it, AIB says. But of course, this is done for a fee, so they're scammed on the double. Right, how to avoid becoming easy bait for these fraudsters. And as I said again, it is approaching Christmas. These fraudsters, scammers, know that people might have money, excess, that they can put elsewhere. So they will hop on the bandwagon and try and make a few pounds for themselves. Avoiding the hook in the first place involves harder work than a quick Google search, unfortunately. You're more likely to be bait if you looked up investment returns or cryptocurrency investments, or even something benign like financial returns or bank statements online. It's enough for an algorithm or AI tool to creep in and a fraudster to land an ad, message or pop up into your social media feed. Perhaps you're friends with someone who is being scammed, as often happens. If their profile is open, then all their contacts are potential targets too. Short of becoming a hermit and living under a Wi-Fi free rock, there is not much you can do to stop seeing the hooks lurking. So that leaves personal responsibility, double checking, empirical research, and getting advice only from someone with an Irish street presence, whose credentials you can check on the central bank register, where you will be protected. Is it good to be too good to be true? It probably is. Be wary of promises of high returns with little risk or guarantees. Is there pressure to act fast? Scammers often push for urgent decisions where time is of the essence. Is there a celebrity endorsement? These are often fake. Requests for payments using crypto wallets or unfamiliar platforms are red flags. Verify the firm and the individual with the central bank or other regulatory bodies. Folks, yeah, with the cost of living crisis, there probably is money floating about there. People would love to invest. But as Christmas is fast approaching, it's a golden opportunity for these professional scammers, fraudsters, call them what you want. So why give them the opportunity to extract money from you when it can be avoided? So the advice would be to stay extra alert and cautious and be careful in how you react with them, because they are on social media 24/7. But don't be the unlucky one to succumb to them and giving them that opportunity of taking money off you that you never ever will receive back. Okay guys, enjoy your day.